I also took calculus and I fucking hate it.
I'm taking fine. I'm not doing calculus.
Well, I only took calculus when I was an engineering major. Fuck that
And
noise.
aren't you a theater major now?
Yes.
Theater.
Everyone's going to judge me for it.
No, it's just like you
Real life
wasted.
bard.
Okay. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
Good, because I'm recording already.
Good.
Last time we played, uh,
Shit happened.
last time we played as a
It really
party,
did.
I killed 2 of you. Um, last time there was a session, I made Cleo mad.
Yes.
And that's pretty much it. No, I made Cleo mad. I dropped some nukes, metaphorical ones.
Mm-hmm.
Not literal ones yet, anyways.
Oh yeah, remember those things we talked about? Oh, nice almighty DM.
Can you remind me?
2 calls, 1 possibly magical.
Yes. Okay. That'll be one of the first things we do.
Cool.
Where we left off, however, is with Lenore, Stray, and Tycho, all on a helicopter getting very close to Dresden, the very large city to the south. And Cherry, Ellis, and Korik, who I will say is sick, like Adam, for the moment. So, he stayed home.
Recovering from his stab wound.
Yeah, sure. And we leave off with me changing the music because Somnus will not fit this meeting.
But I like it. Don't turn it, please.
I already have.
No.
For some reason, the Roll20 music doesn't play for me like half the time.
I'm gonna blame your computer.
That's fair. That's probably
Your computer or your
my
internet.
toaster. No, it's the computer. My internet's fine. My computer's just a toaster.
That's fair.
He gets his other
Mine's
computer back
becoming
and
a
it's better
toaster.
than mine.
So we start off with Psycho, Lenore, and Stray all landing on a helicopter pad with Ryan, Ellis, and Cherry. Right? That's all of them? Yeah. Ryan, Ellis, and Cherry waiting for them. The new No Longer Dead guys, if you could describe yourselves, please.
Like, as we get out of the helicopter.
Yep.
Tycho is currently like 2 paces away behind Lenore. He is a tabaxi, normal height for tabaxi, whatever that is. I'm just gonna say like 5'8" or something. He has multicolored eyes, as in each eye is multiple colors. He has mostly just brown, tabby-ish fur, with the exception of from his right shoulder down, his entire fur is rainbow colored and almost sparkling. He has an eye patch kind of thing over his left eye. It looks to be cybernetic though, and his on his shoulders there is some flame that's just kind of present.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be affecting him.
is decked out. She is decked out in all black, like knee-length cocktail dress, and she has one of the floppy, big-brimmed black hats on. You know, like the kind old ladies wear.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's tall for a lady, and she looks to be about in her 60s or 70s. You can't really tell. And she has just a very large pearl necklace on. Oh, and black gloves. Like the fancy silk kind, not the leather kind.
She's an elf as well.
Yeah.
Stray is. Imagine a desert hobo. Just very long, tattered clothes to protect themselves from the heat. And what little is peeking out from under the clothes is covered in bandages. And he's just got. His weapons are just out. He's got a revolver whose holster is unclipped, and he's just holding a shotgun in his other hand. Kikuri is just kind of hanging on the side. And with that, Ryan approaches you, Lenore, and says, as it is currently raining, holds an umbrella over your head. Says, it's good to finally meet you, Lenore.
It's good to finally meet a Hollowell boss I can actually respect. I changed the last one's diapers.
I've heard stories similar to that. If you'd like to come inside, I have drinks and such waiting for us.
And she does so. She's gonna start walking with it under the umbrella.
Okay. Stray.
Tycho douses his fire before he goes inside.
Okay. Stray was probably inside and past Alice and Cherry already. Doesn't like the rain too much. So, all of you are led inside to a still under construction, but currently being rebuilt, one second.
I am talking to myself, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we can't see you.
I'm testing a lot of dice rolls.
Un momento. Sorry about that.
Okay, I'll get to that in a second. You are all led inside. As I said, it's currently being rebuilt, but it's enough to function as an office, as the former version of Holloway Tower was essentially torn in half from the 71st floor upwards, and collapsed into the streets below. Lenore, a seat is pulled out for you by a few guards that are just scattered throughout the room. Tycho, you have a chair pulled out for you as well, but with less courtesy.
Lenore sits down and hands the guards a $100 bill.
The guard looks incredibly surprised and very humbly takes the $100, just does like a very quick bow and steps to the side, slipping the...
Where,
She didn't even look at her, she just held it up behind her.
where's Cherry? Can I see this?
Yes, you're in the room.
Okay. Cherry's eyes flash.
Cherry likes money.
Why?
Cherry likes money.
Cherry sees.
So, as I'm sure everyone in this room is aware, that, okay. Something happened last week or so ago in all of the cities, including Dry City. I wanted to know if there was anything you lot could tell us. And Lenore, since you are a trusted business partner there, I would assume you have something at least.
How long ago was it that the beam happened?
It was about a week and a half ago.
Okay. Well, around a week and a half ago, a beam materialized in the center of Dry City's market. I can't speak today. I had my chauffeur take me to the disturbance, and that is where I met my associates. She gestures to Stray and Tycho. There appeared to be a featureless creature in the center of the red beam producing it. I don't remember what happened. I think one of you attacked it first.
Yeah, next was Stray attacking it. Tycho shifts into the creature with his magic.
Let me pull out the token then. Where did I...
Like that.
Tycho is standing, by the way. He didn't take the chair.
These two fought with it for a bit. It faltered. Oh, it had a red crown. I suppose that's important. Quite important, really. It faltered, I stole the crown, it dematerialized, and then Tycho passed out. He had a rather unique experience, but I feel that it's not my story to tell.
So, Tycho, Ryan looks to you now, Tycho. You passed out.
Tycho unshifts from the creature. Yes. After the beam was stolen by Lenore's minion, the beam faltered and I couldn't keep myself steady. I had extreme vertigo, and a few seconds later I passed out. And I was out for about a minute, I was told, and during that minute, a very strange dream-like sequence occurred in which I first fought off drowning within a sea of ink. I saw a small light off in a distance, which was difficult to approach. As I approached it, I found myself almost having to tear myself towards it. When I was near it, I shot at it, and it shot back. The first time I shot it, it missed. Second time it hit me, and I changed from myself into a creator of sorts, and he describes the whole dream sequence with the Feywild and everything.
Yeah, I don't expect you to remember all that. That was a lot. Ryan looks from you, Tycho, to Cherry, and then back to Lenore, and he nods. We've had similar people with the same experience. Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Clearly. Is there anything else that happened there?
It was right after the beam was permanently disrupted that the beams across the country, continent, whatever I want to say, the beams across Pangea dissipated.
So, we have you to thank for that.
Cherry is giving
Correction,
Taco
you have me.
just a hard side eye. Just the biggest side eye.
This creature, did it have anything to say?
That's a good question that I don't remember the answer to.
Yes. It was the kill Kemen Vandalisk for the creator is trapped, and it seemed to align with the dream that I had.
Kevin Vanderlisk. I don't know that name.
He was the dude pretending to be out of character. What's his name?
Galkara.
Galkara?
Galkara in character. Galkara.
Right.
Cherry knows him.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, we tried. He was, you know, pretty fucking low, but these magic fucks, they just keep teleporting.
Yeah. Ellis, this is what you saw.
I got a source, and I'm not entirely sure that they're not like a sleeper agent for the military, but you know, you do what you can. But even though Vandalisk was pretending to be Galkara, he's my source is pretty certain they're two different people, usually. So, like, seeing them in the same room together, kind of deal.
Right. I'm not gonna ask you who the source is, but...
I mean, you know who my source is.
Right. And you trust it?
Like I said, I don't know that they're not a sleeper agent, so...
We'll take it into consideration, then. For now, though, I suppose the real purpose of this meeting, Lenore, was to ask for some business, I suppose. And
What kind of business?
as well as a proposition.
She
Recently,
raises her eyebrows.
the Luna Bay has been destroyed by military and naval strikes. If you would be willing, we can offer you a place for your business there, and maybe you can start bringing the population back to the docks. I promise you there won't be any more military to deal with. Since we cleared them out here, they're going to be leaving.
I don't, out of character, but like I don't know how to respond to that.
Just respond to however you would like.
Of course, I can't move my base from Dry City, but I suppose I'm always looking for new ventures. She's gonna take a napkin. Wait, she's gonna like take a piece of paper or a napkin or whatever's handy, and she's going to write an obscenely large number on it, hand it to Ryan, and go, "Is that enough?" Completely deadpan.
Ryan just kind of looks at the paper, squints his eyes a little, and looks at Lenore. Pulls out a pair of glasses and looks at it.
Yes, there are supposed to be that many zeros.
And you're sure?
Answer the question. Will it be enough?
Yes. Definitely.
Very well.
We'll have a place cleared for you immediately, and you can start building whatever you would like there.
Now, is there anything else you wanted?
Yes. Since you lot seem to be potentially a little bit more interested in what exactly this creator is, I was going to ask if you would mind going with these two and a third on their trip to Legacy.
Oh, okay, out of character. Is Legacy is where that one crazy guy is, right?
No, that's Baroque. That's on the way to Legacy.
Alright, cool. Good enough for her. I wouldn't mind at all, so long as both of these two agree. And she gestures to Stray and Tycho. But before we leave, I think at least one of them had business in the city.
Stray just gives a thumbs up and rubs his head, or rubs their head. I don't have any business, but I think the other one did.
Tycho nods and says, "I should be over in a few days, though."
Alright then. The other three will be doing a job that they've been hired on for, but I'm sure you can find other things to do while on the ride. You'll have plenty of cities to stop in. If there's any questions or concerns, just come to me before you leave. If that is all, you all can leave now. Lenore, we have a place for you that you can stay in, as well as your compatriots.
Thank you, Ryan.
Of course. Anything for a business partner.
On the way out, Cherry's gonna stop Lenore.
Okay.
Ellis is going to follow Stray.
Okay.
I don't think, kind of rude of Ryan, but we weren't properly introduced. Cherry holds out her hand.
Lenore takes the hand and shakes it. Charmed, I'm Lenore.
I think we can have some real fun on the train together. Me real glad to keep you company. I've also got some, well, if you like fun, I know some good places where you can have some fun in town too if you're staying for a couple days, so I assume you're quite a busy woman.
That I am. And then she laughs. And,
Serious joke. Sorry.
and Lenore laughs. I hate to break this to you, Cherry, but to me you're still just a child.
Nothing wrong with a bit of cradle rubbing.
Oof.
I suppose so, but for now I think it'd be much more interesting to see how you mature. Give me a call in a couple 100 years.
Oh my god. Holy shit! Oh, wow. Lenore is out here with the burns.
Lenore's gonna.
You are
No,
more than
she
welcome
didn't even try.
to me, Lenore. Cherry is gonna turn around and very deliberately walk away.
Oh,
That
before she does, Lenore's gonna write her number down on a slip of paper and hand it to Cherry.
We'll see how quickly those few 100 years pass, huh?
That we
Christ.
will.
Jesus.
You never said Lenore was wealthy like that.
Lenore is
I
very...
did?
No, Lenore is very wealthy.
Lenore is old money.
Yeah.
Cherry's real into that.
I can't even speak. Oh my god.
I like how, yeah, he jumps off a 900-foot building. Yeah, completely ignored because, Cherry!
Because Cherry's a useless lesbian.
Yes.
Oh.
God.
A youthful lesbian.
Okay, so wait, what else was going on? Alice was following Stray?
Yeah.
Um,
Alice was just going to ask. You do know what your attire says, don't you? You can read.
Stray sort of just stops in their tracks and turns around to Ellis with this kind of like incredulous cock of their head. You can't see their face. They're almost entirely covered in bandages. Besides, like, the little glint of a very bright amber eye behind one of the bandages. Are you asking if I can't read?
No, I'm just asking if you know what your bandages say, or rather. I'm not sure how to phrase that, to be quite honest, but you know.
I get what you
Yeah.
mean. I get what you mean. He kind of just... They kind of just pull up a sleeve and look at the writing on the bandages, and they shrug. It's old.
Very.
Why, you're interested?
Yes, maybe? It's a dead language, obviously, but I don't exactly know what it says at the moment. But if you allow me to study it, I could tell you what it says. I just have some business to attend to first.
What's your name?
I am Dornellis Solomon, son of... God, I can't remember his name. Oh God, I wrote this down.
Son of God.
The son of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I love it where you were going. For God so loved the world that he sent his only son Ellis to punch some Nazis before
God,
leaving people
I
he didn't know
legit wrote
he
his
needed.
name down, but I cannot find it.
Make up a name. Just-
Mm, Son of Khalid.
DJ Khaled.
I
Right.
said Khalid. Okay.
Khalid. Sure. Right. Ellis, the son of Khalid. You're gonna have to pay me.
For reading?
I can't exactly take them off. You're gonna be taking my time.
Well, oh. Yeah, sure. Wait.
Give me enough money for a taxi.
Okay, where are you going?
I don't know. I just need money for a taxi.
Ellis hands him like, I don't know, $50.
Appreciated. Whenever you want to look at them, let me know. And they just turn around and leave.
Okay. Ellis now goes to look off the building for the guy who jumped off.
Make a perception check.
I get advantage on those, I think.
It is 900 feet away, so it is kind of far.
Nope.
You think you see someone laying down on the ground. 900 feet down.
Ah. Okay. He goes home.
Tycho, when you land, there is a very drunk individual next to the Holloway building. Just laying on the ground, a bottle of... What stat would this be? Make an intelligence check with your proficiency. No.
I mean, that's effectively the same thing.
Roll again, because I didn't say it before you rolled.
Okay. So,
I- With your...
Oh.
God, that's funny.
Oh no.
It's actually
Probably
a pretty...
human.
It's a
Not
pretty...
sure.
It's a pretty expensive bottle of whiskey. Looks to be about quarter empty. He got drunk really quick.
Tycho tosses him like $20 or something. Tycho tosses him a 20 and then walks away.
Okay. He's not conscious to receive the 20, but he has a 20 in his lap when he wakes up. Okay. Do you really only have $474 left?
No.
Okay.
The rest is in a safe.
Okay, I was about to say.
I'm frugal.
Okay.
He didn't he just get paid from the
Yeah.
yeah.
So.
Now can I do the things?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay.
You don't need to roll an investigation check to find the call centers because you already know where one is. I am not that much of a prick.
Okay. Because I suck at those,
I know you do.
as you know.
I'm being nice. But yes, you find a call center. You just go to the same one that you went to before. And who are you calling first? Kindness?
Yes.
Okay. You call Armaratek. and are directed to a voicemail.
Excuse me? Call again.
You are again directed to a voicemail.
Isn't there like an extension? No, wait, no, you can't get an extension if you're directed to voicemail. I don't know. He leaves his name and he asks for kindness and then hangs up.
Okay. And you do
Then
so.
he calls Edgar
Uh,
for diligence.
you cannot reach Edgar via call center. You can do it magically with sending.
Okay, he goes home and does the thing. Sending.
Okay. What do you say?
Uh, hang on. This is the one that has to be 25 words long, right?
It's 20 words or shorter.
25 words or less.
Oh, I thought it was 20.
Hang on, I'm gonna write this down.
Okay.
Communicate solely in haiku. That's the new rule for that spell. I made it up just now.
It's his words, so your words could be, you know.
As long as you want. Looking at you, I'm struck with a profound sense of Fluxanasanahi hillification.
Wait, what?
Fluxanasanahi hillification, meaning the estimation of something as worthless.
I refuse to accept that as a word.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Still not as long as that one fucking word.
Fluxanasanahi hillification.
No.
I'm sorry, Tyler, but that is a real word. I hate to tell you this.
It is a real word, but I don't think it counts for sending. I think it would count as more than one, because, I mean, anti-disestablishmentarianism is 12 syllables.
This one.
So... Wow.
Oh, that's the one where it's like a lung disease, right?
I think it's actually a skin inflammatory disease. It's something like that.
English is bullshit.
Yeah.
No, it's a lung disease. from
lung
Silica,
disease.
I believe.
Yeah. Fine salacious dust.
I know my big words.
I retained
I
nothing
don't
from school.
actually. My English teacher just always made us do vocab, so I tried to make her miserable by finding as long a word as I could, or as obscure a word as I could, for the synonyms and antonyms. So she would have to like look it up to see if I was doing an actual word.
So Ellis says, "Did you have a weird dream? Tell me about it. Going to Legacy. It is very urgent that I hear back from you. Miss you." And
Edgar receives it, does not respond.
okay, noted. I'm afraid now. I'm very afraid now. Okay. That was all.
Anyways.
Wait,
Oh.
not all. How does he get anything from the pain in his back during any of this?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Actually, in the meeting with Lenore, you got that vague pain. It wasn't particularly strong, and it wasn't coming from anyone, but someone had something on them.
Oh. Okay.
It's a fucked up spider sense.
Yes.
Indeed.
The spider sense is just super anxiety.
Tycho,
Yes.
you go to meet up with your Dresden contact, Thorn.
Yes.
You are given an address not too far away from the Holloway Tower. And in this alleyway that you are sent to is a masked man in a wheelchair.
Gats greets him with a hand wave that seems to be a little bit too slow for casual.
The man in the wheelchair returns the same. Gats?
Greeting, Thorn.
Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. I doubt business has been lovely recently.
Well, as a matter of fact, it's been booming. Plenty of people want to get out of the city. People smuggling, but in the good way. That and arms trafficking, plenty of business.
Mm-hmm.
Not much in the art degree, though. What are you looking for?
Any special toys that might help back home, mostly. Got anything of that?
Out of character, do your contacts know about your little crusade?
Under a different name and just that a revolutionary, but not the specifics.
Okay. Depends on what you're looking for back home. I got plenty of water to sell you, but if you're looking for weapons, that's a different story.
Yeah, I'm mostly looking for weapons or anything with a weird magical sense that's cheap enough I can get it with what I have. Aside from that, if you've got a few grenades, I guess I'll take those.
How much you got on you?
Well, I doubt your grenades are gonna cost as much as I have. I've got 20 something on me.
He sort of just...
In liquid.
Yeah, he looks over his shoulder and kind of just waves his hand. A big, just fucking burly looking individual. Make a perception check. As this individual steps into the alley, they make very heavy clanking sounds, almost. Like they aren't entirely flesh and blood. This individual produces a suitcase and sets it in Thorn's lap as he begins looking through. Let me see what Thorn has. I've got two things. One of them you'd need to find another item for, and the other is just plain fine. He pulls out a coat, sort of long trench coat sort of thing. I've got an elemental coat, and he pulls out a revolver, a very, very nice looking black metal rosewood revolver, and a half of the Rosewood sisters.
How much for the twin?
I don't have the twin.
The one you have.
For you, the Rosewood sisters are very rare. Where's it at?
They're rare.
Rare?
Yes.
For one half, I'll say 15,000.
Alright. That's fair enough. Any,
Mind you, before I take your money, it won't work without the other sister. You're gonna have to look for it.
oh, no doubt. But I'm sure a collector will, make it worth my time.
Alright. In that case, I'll take your money and you can have your sister. So,
Alright.
so mark down one half of the Rosewood sisters.
Got it.
And just in case it wasn't clear, you can't attune to it without the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I doubt I can even fire it.
You could fire it as a normal revolver. It's just it doesn't have any of the magical abilities.
Alright. Fair enough.
Yeah, it doesn't go by artifact rules. It's just magical item rules.
Got it.
So how much money you got left on you, Gats? See how much I can milk you for.
10K.
Let me see what kind of grenades Thorn has. I have one bundle of MIEs stolen from a military shipment.
How much in quantity and cost?
5, 4. These are intricate explosives. 4,500.
Alright. He gives 5 grand and puts it all in his briefcase.
Alright. If that's all, I'll be leaving now, Gats.
Likewise. Pleasure.
Pleasure. If you're ever in Dresden, let me know.
Understood. And he just climbs the wall.
Before you start climbing the wall, he and his compatriot both go invisible. Though, what's your passive? I know it's not 24.
It's not. It is 15.
Wow, okay. Nah. Somehow a hulking middle individual and a wheelchair-bound man don't make a single noise as they exit the alleyway.
That first one would have beat Kane.
Yeah. That's impressive. It's not even that high of a modifier either. I mean, it's pretty high, but
Hey, when you get a 19, things happen.
yeah.
Cherry sends a text to Ryan that just says, "You're welcome for the docs XOXOXO."
You just get a text maybe 10, 15 minutes later that just says, "Shut up." When you get back to your shop, no one's there. They've sort of just taken the day off. It's a greaser's kind of day.
Damn slackers.
The only one there is Nerome. And Nerome seems to be packing up.
Where are you going, Romeo?
Oh, I'm heading out of town for a while. I've
You
got...
quitting on us?
No, it's nothing like that. I got some family up in Vestrit. What with the Rivar turning on the families, I can't help but feel a little bit worried, you know?
Cherry shrugs. If you can hold up a couple days, I'm heading on the train out too. I'm sure I'll be going through Vestrit.
Oh yeah, you got a job working with those Skull guys, right?
Yeah, so long as the others can hold the fucking workshop down.
I'm sure Bianca and Sana will have him in tip-top shape. Bianca mainly. Really, you might be the one who put this all together, but Bianca's kind of our boss.
That's rude to say to your actual boss.
You know what I mean, though.
I'm the one that gives you bonuses.
Fair. Fair. Thanks, boss.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
Regardless, yeah, if you're going, I wouldn't mind going with your lot. What exactly are you doing, anyways?
Probably guarding I mean, it's like a guarding job for a thing.
Magical?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really have much info about it, so, you know,
Neat.
try to get a good rate.
Might see if I can't take a look. I mean, just don't hang around me a lot if I get caught.
Maybe I'll just sell you out to make me look good and get a bonus.
Only if I get a partial cut.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Alright.
Might have to go towards bail instead. Or
Does anyone...
funeral costs if the skulls are what they claim.
Yeah, does anyone really go to jail anymore? Really, mostly people just get shot.
Yeah. It's probably better that way.
He sort of just shrugs and says, regardless. Pretty much. Outlaw law stands in most of the cities. You get caught doing shady shit, you're probably going to get shot for it. Anyways.
Oh my god. I met just the wealthiest bench today.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
She said I was too young for her, but I've had that said to me before.
I'm pretty sure you've hit harder marks.
Well, they've hit me, regardless. It'll be good to have company.
See if you can't milk her for a little bit. I realized the. God damn it! God!
I prefer if you didn't, Leo. I
Fuck.
after
That's it! That's the session! It's done! God. I can't believe I said that. Fuck.
you could have said squeeze some money out of her, con her out of something, but no.
I had to say milk.
Tyler, for a wordsmith.
And not my brightest moment. My face hurts.
So
Anyways.
Cherry also packs up
Okay.
some stuff.
Would anyone else
Like Nerone doesn't own it.
I'd like to have Lenore go check out Luna Bay.
Yes. Luna Bay is fucking wrecked. There are a few buildings that are left standing that aren't totally abandoned and destroyed. There's a few businesses up. There is the LPI, Limerat Private Investigative Services, that is currently out of business. With only the landlord looking over the building, as well as an old dwarf. There are a few dockyards that have been emptied out by the Holloways, including military dockyards. Not much in the way of people living here anymore. Roll. This would be, yeah, this. Roll an intelligence check with your proficiency mod.
Well, I am trying to. For some reason, it is not happening.
I will do it for you. Ugh. Oh, there it goes. Intelligence and our mod is +4 now, so that is 23. You know that at least before it was destroyed, Luna Bay had plenty of up-and-coming smuggling operations, mainly being set up by Embermore. If you were to set up a business like that, you'd be pretty ripe for the pickings.
Fantastic. Lenore is going to. This is a base, so I'm assuming it's like right next to the water.
Yes.
Lenore is going to conjure minor elementals, and she is going to create 8 challenge rating 1/4 water elementals and have them get to work clearing the area.
Alright, how big of an area do you want?
Just as much as they can get clear before it starts to get too late and she needs to go back
I'll say...
to wherever she's staying.
Yeah, I'll say this is early afternoon, and how long do they stay up?
Until around 10 p.m.
Okay. You're able to clear out...
Up to 1 hour. Unless she keeps casting.
Yeah, unless you keep casting.
Oh dang, then I guess we're just doing it for an hour.
Okay. In that case.
Roll continuance.
Oh, yep.
I got it.
You're so eager for it, knowing that you won't be able to do it ever again.
Should we just make a macro for it?
No, because it's just a d20.
Which would I? Let's just roll a d20 plus 9. Wow. They are able to clear out a fairly substantial lot in just that hour, working together and doing things fairly quickly. And considering that they're elementals, they can't quite get exhausted. So they can work at essentially full speed without consequences. So you were able to clear out maybe 150 by 200 foot square lot.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna mark that down in your bio.
Cool.
I'm gonna put it in organizations.
Once I get 6th level spell slots, I can get twice the work done. Pray to God I never use this in combat, so you don't have to keep track of, at that point, so you don't have to keep track of 16, 1/4 CR water elemental.
A player that dropped this game actually did conjure minor demons, and I had to keep track of eight imps. I think that was awful.
Jesus.
Yeah. In that case,
The water elementals will be used in combat, just not in the way you would expect.
okay.
And probably not to make you take 16 new creatures initiatives.
No, you wouldn't have to bother with initiatives for them.
Yeah. That makes me concerned. That makes me even more concerned than if I would have to.
Don't worry about it yet.
I'll only be able to do it once before you ban it. I'm fairly certain.
Okay. Good to know. Preemptive ban after the first time. Is there anything anyone else would like to do?
Actually, I wouldn't really know a way to get in contact with Stray. Never mind.
You would know the place that they're staying.
Oh, okay, cool. He's gonna do the thing with Stray.
Okay. Stray, Lenore, and Tycho are all holed up in a very extravagant hotel near Holloway Tower. Pays to be associated with a very rich woman. Of course.
What are you eyeing?
I'm referencing Cherry.
Oh. That's
So-
true.
So, you go up to Stray's room and knock on the door. And it just sort of swings open. And Stray leans directly into Alice's face. And then leans back. You. What do you want?
To read your bandages?
Alright. They immediately just start taking off their clothes.
Wait. Ellis turns around.
You're not gonna be able to see anything. Calm down.
That's true. Wait, what?
Fully bandaged.
Completely bandaged.
Okay.
You turn
Okay.
you turn around and Stray is unhealthily thin. He weighs no.
You
They weigh no more than 100 pounds.
you don't eat much, do you?
They sort of shrug. I'm a hunter, so things happen a little differently.
But if you're bandaged, how do you eat? Are they tight?
That's exactly what I said.
I can show you.
Just side note.
No thanks, but yeah, I'll start reading the bandages now. Please stay still. Don't move.
Okay.
Like, please.
Do you have a spell that you'd like to cast, or are you just going to try and read it?
He is going to cast tongues.
Tongues gives you knowledge of any written language, right?
Actually, no, that's spoken language. Fuck. Okay. There's another
Do you know
one that I
comprehend languages?
Comprehend. Yeah.
Comprehend languages.
have. I'm pretty sure that's on the cleric spell list. So yeah.
It is not.
Fuck.
Is it really not?
It is on the list for bard, sorcerer, warlock, and wizard.
That's bullshit. Okay. Well, how about
Make an arcana check.
Request DM hand wave.
yeah, DM hand wave, please, please.
Roll a history check.
Okay. I suck at those too. Oh wait, I have proficiency. What the fuck?
Roll a history check with advantage, actually. 14.
Oof.
Add Celsi to your known languages.
Celsi.
Yes.
Okay.
It's Legacy's version of Latin.
Done.
I'm going to say that Ellis learned it in his studies, just in Legacy. It's something that they're taught.
Alrighty.
It's the bandages aren't so much anything coherent as much as it is magical runes of protection, spells of abjuration, and general wards against malignant. I think that's a proper word. Malignant forces.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's the
that is
right word.
proper word.
Yeah.
So it's his bandages technically have have protection from evil and good on them, kind of, maybe.
Technically, they aren't active. Though, if you would roll an Arcana check,
Okay. Oh yeah, something I have 0 in. That's nice. Yeah.
you still rolled a 19. While it doesn't seem to be giving off any of the enchanted magic that items would, it does appear to give off the sort of air of an artifact.
Oh. So these bandages, they've been with you for a while, huh?
For about... Stray just kind of looks at the ceiling. 5,000 or so years.
Excuse me?
5,000 years.
Were you alive 5,000 years ago? Or were you dead? Because you did say you were a hunter.
Technically, I was dead. I woke up in a tomb that I couldn't leave. I've only been walking around for about 100 years.
I see. Did you spot anything strange in your tomb
bunch of dead people.
I mean, yeah, but that's not exactly strange for a tomb, you know?
Not entirely what I mean, but yes.
Please explain. If you will, what was strange about the dead bodies you found?
You owe me a
Ellis
meal.
takes out a small notebook. Huh?
You owe me a meal.
What do you eat?
If I say I want a meal, you'll give it to me.
Oh my god. Sure.
Stray begins putting their clothes back on. These very heavy, like, not necessarily. Y'all are fucking crazy.
Strellis. No, I
Um,
don't ship it.
Come on, live a little.
And Stray,
He's dead!
He is dead.
Stray is very dead. Yes. Stray comes out into the hallway and closes the door behind them and leans against the wall. So. I like that name. I don't like the ship, but I like that name.
I like, yeah, same.
It's the wings in Minecraft.
Yeah.
You've got two of them next to you right now.
Wait, what?
Something about me waking up in that tomb allowed me to see spirits.
You said there's two of them with me now.
Yep.
Can you speak to them?
No, I can only see them.
What do they look like?
He describes Kane and Roland.
God damn it. My feelings. Oh
Well,
god.
it's probably better than the alternative of them being brainwashed. and
That's
forced
true.
to, like, fight.
But my feelings. Ellis, Ellis sheds a tear. Yeah, some tears. A lot of them, actually.
I didn't ask for this.
Yeah, yeah, no, when Ellis calms down, he's just, let's get you some food, shall we? Yeah, let's do that.
You're not gonna cry again, are you?
No, I'm fine. It's killing a person, right?
I'm not asking you. I'm going to say we're even. The fact that you're willing to kill a person because I told you about what I can see, I think that's enough. Just,
So are you hungry or no?
as of right now, no. And if I am, I'll find a shitty person to eat. Plenty of them around here. I can feel them all around.
Because I wasn't going to kill a person. I was legit just going to, take some of my blood. Because
Okay.
do no harm.
Yeah.
Haha.
It has to be flesh.
Oh wait, yeah, that is. Oh fuck, that's a
Horns is
hunter.
not
That's
vampires,
true.
yeah.
Not vampire. Yeah.
I think Ellis is the only person in this party that wouldn't be down to just murder a person so Stray could eat.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it depends what
Tycho.
the bargain was. You know.
If he came over and was like, I'm hungry, she'd straight up just shoot a pedestrian.
Good to know.
I mean, she was going to in that one crowd. She just didn't have to.
Oh yeah, no, in that crowd, Selden off people was not 100% prepared to kill a person and reanimate them. Yeah, she's a necromancer. She makes lots of dead bodies.
Regardless. That all you wanted, kid?
Yeah, but you can, yeah. Carry on.
He
Ellis leaves and goes home and continues to cry on the way. Cry in the car.
Stray goes in his room before he has to hear the crying again. Is there anything anyone else would like to do?
Kane asks Lenore for some money.
Kane.
Tycho.
The spirit is hunting Ellis. He's not alive.
How much money does he want? Does he give a specific number?
Enough. For now.
Fine, be that way.
Lenore gives him $1.
I was about to say, he's being shifty. She's not giving him anything.
So
Or-
nothing?
A respectable boss.
I don't believe we discussed any payment in advance. And that's all she says before closing the door on you.
I mean, I believe there was discussion of, yeah, if you need funds, you have total access to the whatever, but yeah. He's not gonna challenge her on that.
She goes over, she scribbles down a letter and puts it in an envelope and sends it off with her familiar to go take back to her headquarters. And she's like, you'll have all the money you need transferred into your account by next week.
Thank you.
I thought he was just asking for pocket change. I was like, what do you... She is not a charity.
No. I mean, like, a few grand, because he's down.
She'll give him 10 grand.
Okay.
So you're up by 10.
Soon. Yeah.
Soon. Anything else?
Nope.
I mean,
Nope.
Cherry gets one good night of partying with her crew in before she leaves for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if there's anything you guys would like to do in Dresden, now's the time to do it.
There is actually a thing I would like to do.
Okay.
I'd like some ammo. Yeah. Come on, Cherry. Let's do this. I want to deal damage. Self-correcting. Let's do this.
Yeah.
That's all canon. Ellis walked into your shop and said all of that.
And Cherry wasn't there.
Oh.
She was out partying.
Yeah.
Ellis comes in the next day.
Yeah, we can get you some self-correcting rounds. Listen, it's my ass too, so maybe consider splurging a little.
I mean, first tell me how much they cost, and yeah, we can take it from there.
20 cost self-correcting or intricate, correct?
Intricate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So A bundle of 20 costs 2,100.
Oh, cool. I'd like 5 of those, please.
So, 100 rounds.
Knees.
And that'll be 10.5.
It's lovely.
Okay. Done.
We also have, I mean, you sure you didn't want, like, other cool stuff?
What you got?
I got a lot of stuff.
Actually, I do need a, do you have a laser sight pointer sight thing? Yeah.
Yup,
Okay.
we do indeed have that. We got laser sight.
Oops. Ignore that.
What? What weapon do you use?
I use a... Oh god, what do I use? Oh, I use an assault rifle and a... I'll call it a pistol, yeah.
It's a revolver.
It's a little
Is
bit of
someone
both,
keeping
to be
track
quite honest.
of how much he's spending? Are you keeping
I
track
am.
of how much is okay. Yeah, so the scope is simple, that's easy.
Laser sight is 1950 each. Wholesale.
Yes. Simple for the laser pointer. Also maybe an extended clip for your what's it? Assault rifle?
I'm good. I just like the sight.
That's
Thank
fair
you.
enough.
Are you getting one
Good on
sight or
base
two?
ammo?
Just the one for Goblin. Cool, I'll subtract that.
For your $500.
Oh no, I have stuff in my bank.
I know.
Wow, I subtracted one too many ones
Oops.
from that, but okay. 1. Yeah.
You sure you don't want to pick up any flashbang grenades? Concussion? Knock someone off a train?
Well, if I'm throwing grenades, then I can't keep you alive.
I don't. You know I'm not.
You can't argue with that.
No, I can because I'm not believing your whole deal. But I'm a kind of like out damage the other person kind of style. So
That's true.
um. Anything else?
That'll.
Alright.
Thank you very much, friend.
You are welcome to spend your money here anytime.
I'll do my best. Bye bye now.
Okay.
I would like to buy stuff from Cherry too, if you don't mind. I'm sorry, I forgot that I actually like use ammo now.
Yeah, no, that's good. You can buy ammo from me too. Also, from me.
Alright, cool. Lenore's gonna go to Cherry's shop. She has a flintlock, a very, very old flintlock slung over one shoulder, and a briefcase in the other.
Well, fancy seeing you here.
Hmm. As painful
Where's
as it may.
my emergency summon Bianca button?
Like, Bianca sees Lenore walk in, and she just immediately moves you out of the way, Cherry. I'll pull out Bianca's token.
By the way, I don't know if this has happened on anyone else's screen, but the map kind of went dark.
Oh, good. I thought that was just my toaster acting up.
Mine's fine.
Mine's fine.
Weird.
Mine is dark. I thought it was just my toaster, but if someone else sees it too, I just refresh so I can try to see Bianca's token. But
I mean, I can see her token. It's just I can't really see anything else other than a dot and that red line.
oh yeah, same.
Weird.
That's weird. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's-
refresh.
Yeah, it's not like there's a whole lot to see.
Also, just a little tidbit for you, Cherry. The briefcase is in fact filled with $100,000.
Ooh.
As Lenore, as you and Cherry are speaking, this just very elegant looking blue tiefling just grabs Cherry by the shoulders and just pushes her out of the way. And she says to you, hi, are you looking to do business here?
I am, in fact. I'm looking for ammo for my flintlock.
That's a rather old weapon, but we have plenty of ammo here. What kind are you looking for? We have self-correcting, we have explosive, we have a prototype sort of paralytic type thing. It's very... We've got a lot going on here.
How much for the paralytic?
Well, they are very low in stock, so I could give you maybe a full round of 20 for 7,500.
Lenore opens the briefcase and she pulls out 1,500. Make it 2.
Okay. So, you get pretty much the entire stock of the paralytic rounds.
Cool.
That'll be 15,000 off.
1,500.
15,000.
You said 75.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. I
75.
can't math. I forget how zeros work.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You still want to buy 2 bundles worth? Or?
15. How much are they? 15,000.
Yeah. For
No. For you brought out the right amount of money for how much you're getting.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, for 15,000, I'll take it.
Okay. So, you get 40
Hello.
paralytic rounds. They are called
I know
Scorpion.
for Cherry,
Yep.
the 15,000 does not make a dent in the amount of money she has in that briefcase.
So
Cherry is just like sat up on the counter, like just sweet eyes.
you now have 40 Scorpion rounds. Each of these rounds do the base damage as well as making the creature do a Constitution saving throw they have to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or be paralyzed as if they were under a whole person.
Cool.
This also works for certain creatures. If it gets out of humanoids, it'll be a little shaky from there.
Alright, okay. That's all I think I want.
Are you sure we can't interest you in some explosive rounds for your flintlock? I think that would be kind of interesting.
I have all the explosives I need right here, dear. And she taps her head as she says that.
Are you sure? Because, boy howdy, do we have a lot of explosives.
Cherry, please.
Would it cost me a spell slot if I just, like, conjured a fireball in my hand but didn't throw it?
I'd allow it.
Lenore does that.
That's what
Like I said, I don't think I'll need it.
Anyways, if I may get your name.
Put it under Lenore Meroe.
I will do. And we hope you come and do business with us again.
Yes, I'm sure Cherry would love that, she says, and just walks away.
As Lenore walks out, like, as the door closes behind her, even Bianca, they all start laughing at you, Cherry.
You didn't even try and upsell her. Did you see the money in that briefcase? I think I'm in love.
With her
Is this
money.
what love feels like?
You're in love with her money, Cherry.
Yeah. I mean, the
I mean,
heart
to
wants
be-
what the heart wants.
To be fair, money is why Lenore married her first husband.
Anything
He's
else?
way dead by now, though, so...
Anyone else would like to do anything? Going once, twice.
And
And the-
we're done.
In the few days following, each of you get a text, or Ellis, Korik, and Cherry. 3 of you get a text from the Skulls, Dutch specifically, saying that the train is leaving that day. And Ryan texts Lenore, Tycho, and Stray. Not Stray. Stray doesn't have a phone. Just Lenore and Tycho. That the train will be leaving. That everyone else is going on.
Question.
Yes.
I assume I can get my bike on the train.
Yes. Any vehicles, even though I think Cherry is the only one with a vehicle currently, you you will be able to take with you. I have to open up my notes for something else, and I have to pause recording so that way you guys don't see it.